Hi everyone, I'm Stacy Page. Welcome to Stacy Page Inspired Yoga. Today we're going to do a quick standing practice. It's great to use, especially if you've been sitting for long periods of time. You can take a break and use this practice. So let's start off by coming into Tadasana, our mountain pose. You can have big toes together, heels a little bit apart, or if that doesn't feel steady for you, create a little space between your feet. Let's roll our shoulders up. And then let those shoulders roll all the way down the back. Put a little rotation in so your hands are facing towards the front. Feel how that engages your shoulders. Scoop your belly button in and up and gently stretch the backs of your legs towards the back wall. Let's bring our hands into prayer pose, keeping those legs engaged and the belly engaged. Inhale, big stretch of the arms out and up. Exhale, floating down over the legs, hands to your thighs, the shins or the earth. Inhale, lifting up flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Keep those feet rooting in as you rise up. Exhale, hands pull into prayer. And again, inhale, open that heart center to the sky. Exhale, floating your way down to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up, feeling those feet still rooting into the earth. Exhale into prayer. One more time. Inhale, open the heart center to the sky. Exhale, float your way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands coming into prayer. Let's bring our hands onto our hips and widen your stance just a little bit, still keeping the pinky toe side of your feet parallel to the back edge of the mat. Let's inhale, big stretch of those arms up. Exhale, sweep those hands down. We're going to clasp our hands at our sacrum, our lower back area. With this inhalation, roll your shoulders up, stretch your hips forward, maybe take a little look up to the sky. One more breath in. As you exhale, coming into a forward fold, let your arms lift up overhead, chin into the throat. 2 or 3 big, deep breaths into your back. And then release your hands to the earth, bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, lift those shoulders up, let them roll back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the back. We're going to do awkward grip, opposite thumb, clasping your hands. Inhale, shift the hips forward, roll the shoulders up, heart center to the sky. One more breath in. Exhale, fold it over. Let those arms stretch overhead. 2 or 3 deep breaths into that tight spaces in your shoulders. And then release the hands, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, stacking one vertebrae at a time. And again, lift those shoulders up and then let the shoulders melt down your back. Let's turn towards the right. So turn the right toes to the front. You can step that back foot a little bit closer, bringing those toes at an angle towards the top left edge corner of your mat. We're going to stretch our fingertips down to the floor. We're going to engage our legs. So I'm pressing the little toe side of my back foot into the earth. I'm feeling my back thigh rotate towards the front, helping me to square my hips and keep my legs strong and grounded. As you inhale, strong arms try to touch the earth. As you exhale, those strong arms lift overhead, bend into the front knee, warrior one. That little inward rotation of the pinky so you feel your shoulder blades strong and engaged on the back, pulling your belly button in and up, lots of space between your belly and your thigh. Let's take a breath in. Bring your hands down to prayer pose as you exhale. Shift your weight to the front foot. You can start by coming onto the ball of your back foot, or maybe you can begin to lift that leg, squeezing everything into the center line of your body, really grounding into this standing leg. And then we're going to gently step back into warrior one. Inhale, straighten the leg. Reach those arms down as you exhale. And we're going to flip our feet. So we're going to turn those right toes at a corner, left toes to the front. You may need to step in a little bit closer, adjust the feet. And again, start by strong arms trying to touch the floor. Let's ground into our feet. We're going to press into the little toe side of the back foot. Rotate that back thigh so the hips square to the front. Even feeling as though you're pulling that front foot towards you will help to ground and engage your legs. Inhale, strong arms, try to touch the earth. Exhale, lift those strong arms into warrior one. Little inward rotation of the pinky. Feel the shoulder blades engaged on the back, helping to support the open heart center. Lifting the belly away from the thigh. And then inhale. Hands come into prayer as you exhale. Shift the weight to the front foot. Come on to the back toes as we begin our balance. Maybe you can even flex into that back foot and begin to raise the leg. Squeezing everything to center line of your body will help you balance. And then we're going to gently step back into warrior one. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, release those hands down. We're going to turn both sets of toes towards the side of the mat. Pinky toe side of the foot parallel to back edge of the mat. Let's inhale the left arm up. Exhale, take it into a side stretch. If you have a sensitive back or this pulls at your lower back, just make a fist with this right hand. Make sure your core is engaged. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, take it over to the other side, rolling that top shoulder onto your back. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, big stretch of the chest, strong arms reach towards the floor, and then come onto your hips. Heel toe your feet together, and then bringing the weight to your right foot, we're going to cross the left foot over the right. Feel yourself grounding into the inner and outer edge of both feet. As those feet stay rooting in, inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Hands can come to your thighs, the shins. If you have blocks, you can use blocks. And let's take 3 or 4 breaths here. So with our feet crossed like this, we feel the stretch not in the backs of the thighs, but a little more down the sides of the leg, getting into a different area than our traditional forward fold. 2 more breaths. And then keeping those feet rooting in, belly buttons in towards the spine and up. Inhale, rising up, stretch those arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's switch sides. Left foot crosses over, right foot crosses to the front. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, fold down over the legs into your forward fold. And you can play a little bit with shifting the weight to the front foot or the back. And just find those places along the sides of the thighs, the sides of the legs that can use a little extra attention. 2 or 3 more breaths, breathing into tight spaces, releasing all that stuck energy with the exhalation. Feet stay grounded into the earth. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands coming into prayer. Let's crisscross that foot out, bringing our hands into prayer pose. Thank you so much for doing this quick stretch break with me. Namaste.